Is this ever going to work? The idea is nice, but I have no idea if it's ever going to work. It has a spark, so that is okay. The carb is leaking heavily, so that is not good. When it comes to the ignition, I'm not sure if this is the right angle to put this, because I've never done a carb conversion. But it should maybe be correct like this. Tell me about it. It is basically completely built up from spare parts. So it looks like this. It has a new fuel petcock, new fuel lines. I made a throttle cable, some nice handles on there. Throttle cable works very nice, but I can't get it to start yet. There's no coolant system on there anyway, so I'm not going to start it and run it for a long time if it starts anyway. But might have to get me some tools to check the compression. Might take a while. The ignition is the Ditech Mo-Pi-Relli ignition. I'm using an ECU that would make the spark work. The ignition is under the water pump. I already have a water pump on there. It's not fully connected yet. The Yasuni exhaust is on there, kinda, because it's not very stiff, but it works. There's an electric choke on this carb and I don't have a connector for it yet, so maybe I have to make that. Could be a reason why it does not want to run yet, but very concerned about the compression, because this is a Mo-Pi-Relli Ditech block. The piston in there is from a Piaggio engine, and this cylinder is from a Mo-Pi-Relli engine. So it's a Frankenstein engine. Also, the kickstart pedal is kind of small. It's annoying, but it kicks over properly. So this rear tire is very bad. The front and the rear don't match. Front is leaking as well. Enough work to do. When it comes to the ignition timing, I'm kind of concerned. I have a stand, but it does not fit because part of the stand mounting point has broken off underneath. Cannot really show it, but it's hard to see. And yeah, the concern is if the timing is not correct, it could run backwards. It would be an issue. And not having a stand on it, it would launch itself through the shop. So that's not a good idea, I think. What are we going to do? I have a bunch of other engines to test, normal engines. So I might take the block underneath this scooter and remove it and pick it up again later. Peace.